welcome back to week 5 where we watched the Sharks play the Dragons in this first game of the week. Both games have been blowouts so far. This is the third time they've met each other so far this season.
Yep, and we're ready to kick off this week right now. And I'm excited for this week. A lot of good matchups. Piggybacking off one of the greatest weeks we might see all season last week. Want to check out all those videos. They're in our channel. They were all really good. As early demo there by Jerwin and good play by Myrtle to get around. Roger goals that.
An own goal by that. That's embarrassing way to start the game there. Roger was just trying to get back, but ended up hitting into the corner of the net.
Yeah, Dragons overall, they've been so on and off. They got a big win against the Sharks in week 1, then lost big 2 times, and then won big last week against the Gizmos.
Yeah, so it's been kind of inconsistent for them, I guess.
Yeah, never know what to expect. The Sharks putting on early pressure here. Jerwin deciding not to hit it till he can pop it over Raja. Gets it, almost got a touch past Samara. But Samara ended up getting a big clear. Samara coming in with a shot off the post. Myrtle could clear this. He hits it off Raja. Raja doing his best to keep it on the Dragons' attacking half. And the ball's rolling up the wall here. Raja scores.
We see a lot of goals that way. Like, creates the opportunity by hitting up the wall and jumped into it.
Yeah, Raja flew into that one. That was one of the more interesting one of those goals that we see.
Yeah, timed it perfectly on that jump.
As we got a close game between these two teams for the first time. But not trying to speak too soon. A lot can happen, as that's a good shot by Jerwin.
Yeah, that was perfectly placed from midfield, well, almost midfield, and just gets a good touch. It's in.
He popped it over the Dragons defender. It was just going in. Nobody could do anything about that. Big hit off kickoff. Sharks on the attack again. Jerwin got bumped by Samara there. Myrtle has a shot and he'll score.
So, 3-1 Sharks. They haven't had a great offense so far this season. They got 14 goals on the season, 13 given up.
Yep. Dragons are a little better actually in that sense, but in their defense they played the Gizmos, so.
Beat him 7-3 in that one
7-4,
last week.
But same thing.
7-4. Basically same thing, yeah. The shot we saw in that game last week.
The Sharks hit a crazy shot. Samara almost got a double tap there. Myrtle gets boost. Tries to get another shot off. It goes out to Jerwin.
What a play.
Oh, good save. That was a really good sequence by really both teams. Dragons did good to eventually clear the ball and get the save. But the Sharks, what about those passes and shots?
That was a good pass. Myrtle just tried to finish that off, but then failed on that one. Well, took a shot, but then got saved.
Samara steals the boost Jerwin was going to get. Didn't let him get any speed to go hit that ball. Raja hits it out, but it's going right to Myrtle. Myrtle with a big shot. What a save. But went right back out.
Good follow-up. Good follow-up by Myrtle for the hat trick there.
I thought Samara was going to get that, but.
Yeah, Samara got a good save, but Myrtle was ready for that one to go right back to him and put it in. So, like you said, it was a close game at the beginning, then now it's kind of gone away again for the Sharks.
Yeah, getting a little out of hand. 3-goal lead for the Sharks. Dragons need something fairly quickly. I think it's more the Dragons' defense. It's got to be worked on. They even giving up 4 against the Gizmos last week. That's still a lot. That should be an average, not a lowest that they've given up.
Yeah.
And
That was the lowest?
No, well, they only let the Sharks have one in week 1, but since then, it's been 4+ goals every game. And this game, not any different.
Wow.
Jerwin was
It's
on
still a
the
minute 30 in this one.
Yep, good flick. He's got control of the ball. He pops it up. Samara tried to clear. Goes to Myrtle. Myrtle off the corner.
Good save there by Raja.
Raja now on a counterattack. He's got boost. He's going to the corner. Tried to get a bump on Myrtle, but couldn't get him. As Samara hits that ball up, and it's going to Raja. Raja misses, though.
Ooh.
And an own goal.
That was kind of funny play there. A minute left, so Dragons still can score 2 goals and still be in this. Yeah. 3 to win, 2 to go into overtime.
And they definitely need this. This would be their 2nd win in a row. Raja, what
Sharks
a touch.
Sharks have only given up 13 through like 5 games now, almost 5 games.
Yeah.
Or 15 through.
That's only 3 goals a game. That's a really good defense. But can they hold off the Dragons again? What are they doing? They hit one of those plays we see sometimes where they just sit there. But none of the Sharks players were trying to hit the ball. They were all on the other side of the field. And only about 30 seconds remaining. The Dragons have been putting on attacks and getting chances, but just haven't been able to finish them with that clear. But
huge
lots of
bumps on. That was, I don't know what you care, but like that was intentional. I don't know what you say. That was intentional.
Yeah.
Like these bots know stuff sometimes. I feel like
they know.
Those. So, this one going in the Sharks' favor today.
2-goal
4
game.
to 2. Yeah, it just adds their stellar defense so far this season. So maybe we'll earn the defensive team of the year at the end of the year. So good game by the Sharks there. 4 to 2 win against the Dragons. So they're up. They've won 2 of the 3 games they played against the Dragons so far this season.
Yep.
But signing off for now, I'm Jacob.
I'm Harrison.
Who's your team?